Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be my channel's 6th zoo vlog. The zoo which we will visit today is the Statue of Unity Zoo. This zoo is also referred to as the Jungle Safari. Before beginning the virtual tour, I would like to share some quick facts about this zoo. As its name suggests, it is located near the world's tallest statue, the Statue of Unity. This zoo was recently built around 5 years ago and was inaugurated by the PM of India, Shri Narendra Modi. In spite of this, it is a world-class zoo and houses many such exotic species which can be found in no other zoo of India. This zoo also has the world's largest geodesic dome aviary. Free battery-operated vehicle service is also provided in this zoo. Now, let's begin with the tour of the zoo. The first few animals which we saw, even before the ticket verification, were the violet turaco, iguana, and some diamond doves. These doves are native to Australia. Next, we completed the ticket verification and entered into the zoo. The first feature of the zoo was a display board which showed the animals housed in this zoo. Next, we came across a map of the zoo. Here, you can see a close-up view of the map. The first section of the zoo was the carnivorous section. This section is known as the abode of carnivores. The carnivores which we found here were the serval cat from Africa, the pride of Gujarat, Asiatic lion, a leopard, a black jaguar, a couple of white lions, and a white tiger. Next, we entered into the reptile section. Here, we came across many reptiles such as the Indian rock python, an Argentine black and white tegu, some Russell's vipers, multiple iguanas, an Indian rat snake, a spectacled cobra, a pair of boa constrictors, a couple of bearded dragons, 3 rhino iguanas, and some corn snakes. After exploring this section, we took a ride in a battery-operated vehicle. This ride was free of cost. On our way, we saw the greater one-horned rhino with its calf. We also saw the world's largest bovine, the Indian bison. Then, we arrived at our destination, which was the Indian aviary. Here, we saw many native and migratory species of birds such as the Indian peafowl, a group of great white pelicans, a friendly parakeet, some noisy painted storks, multiple demoiselle cranes, some grey-lag geese, the sarus crane, a comb duck, and a bar-headed goose. After leaving the aviary, we came across an enclosure which housed both the Himalayan goril, and some brown-antlered deer. Next, we took another battery-operated vehicle. The first animal which we saw on our way was the Indian gazelle or chinkara. The chinkaras were followed by the sambar deer. After that, we came across some black buck and some white buck. Prior to our visit, a wild leopard had attacked some black bucks. Due to this, the zoo suffered a tragic loss of 8 black bucks. Among the white bucks, we spotted the Indian wild ass. This species is native to the Rann of Kutch. We spotted another one in a separate enclosure. The last species which we saw on our ride was the spotted deer. After we set on foot again, we saw a couple of Asiatic wild dogs and a pair of Indian grey wolves. Next to the canids was an enclosure for the sloth bear. After about 15 minutes, this was the best shot I could capture. After watching the sloth bear, we took yet another vehicle ride. After completing the ride, we came face to face with an orangutan. The orangutan even had an indoor enclosure. From here, we could see the world's tallest statue, the Statue of Unity. Along with the statue, we also saw the primate dome. Unfortunately, the walkthrough feature was closed for the visitors. Next to the orangutan was a common hippo. The hippo which you can see in this clip is a male hippo. Next, we saw an enclosure for the chimpanzees which was currently under construction. After the African inmates, we saw 2 species native to South America. They were the black-tufted capuchins which were feeding, and as you might have seen in the background, coatis. The one thing I liked about the enclosures was that each of them had 2 enclosures which were interconnected. Next, we entered into the exotic birds aviary. As soon as we entered into the aviary, we saw the blue and gold macaw to our right. They were kept in a separate cage and were not part of the aviary. After the macaws, we saw these strange birds. Do you know what their name is? If you know their names, don't forget to comment your answer. Next, we stumbled upon some more macaws. However, this time they were scarlet macaws. Then, we came across a pond where black swans were swimming. After watching the swans, I held a gala. Next, we came across a grey-crowned crane. We also came across a duck species. Then, we saw the yellow golden pheasant, which is a color morph of the golden pheasant. Followed by the pheasant were a pair of guinea fowls. After the African birds, we came across another pair of the blue and gold macaw. Other than that, we saw another scarlet macaw and another pair of the blue and gold macaw. And, as you must have guessed it, another blue and gold macaw. Then, we came across another member of the parrot species, the pineapple conure. The last birds before the exit gate were the cockatiels. While exiting, we saw the grey-crowned crane between the 2 chains in a separate enclosure. After the African bird, we saw the enclosure for the African pygmy hedgehog. However, it was nowhere to be found in its enclosure. Next, we came across an enclosure made for Australian animals such as the emu. However, we even saw the gemsbok which was native to Africa. Among the gemsbok, we could find a golden one, which was a rare color morph. On the other side of the road, we saw another separate enclosure for the African inmates. The African animals which we saw here were the ostriches, a herd of blue wildebeest, and a giraffe. The last creature of the zoo was the red-billed toucan. This toucan species is also known as the white-throated toucan and is native to Central and South America. The video ends here. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're interested in such content, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon.